All right, behind the amazing, vibrant, handcrafted creations you'll find at War Chest Boutique is a story of survival. Women who have been lured into human trafficking are taught job skills like sewing and jewelry making for employment instead.
In this episode of our Motivational Monday segments, hear how the rapid also plays a crucial role.
Women at Risk International was established to fight risk issues women are facing, primarily human trafficking. So that's what we're most known for. But we address not just issues that women are facing, but also children and men as well. So it definitely is happening right here in our own communities, unfortunately. It's not just happening overseas, though it is definitely happening over there as well. One myth is that it happens by crossing over borders, or that you have to be abducted in order for it to happen, and a lot of people are afraid of being, picked up off the street or whatnot, but that's typically not what happens. Traffickers often use lures, so it's through fraud or coercion. So let's say they use a job lure, trying to convince someone that they have a great modeling job for them, or that they'll be a great maid somewhere or something like that, and then they end up using it to trick them into the job of prostitution for them, and they end up keeping the money. So a lot of times it looks like typical prostitution and pimping, but oftentimes the average age of entry into prostitution can be as young as 12 years old. We work preventatively as well as curatively, and so we're working to not only empower the survivors to address the situation that brought them into the situation in the first place. So I mentioned the job lure. So we're employing women by giving them job skills like jewelry making, sewing, candle making, spa lines, cafe management. We're looking to employ them. So practically we can't just rescue them and then expect them to just go back to nothing. So we want to practically address the need that was arisen in the first place, which is the job situation. But then also providing a practical situation for the community to get involved. Human trafficking is a dark subject, and it can often leave people really overwhelmed, and people don't know how to respond, or like, what can I do, And that's what we want to provide an avenue for people to take one step in the right direction of fighting human trafficking. So that's why we established the cafe and the store.
Women all over the world make the jewelry. It's usually people who've been rescued from trafficking, and they're job trained, and they become these beautiful artisans and make these wonderful things, and they're paid at the time of their work. And then we purchase it, bring it here, and then we sell it. And 90% of everything you spend in the store goes straight back into all our programs. We have like 40 to 50 different countries represented in all our products, and we have supportive products, and we have educational products like our books, but most all of our products are made by people who are being empowered and learning to work with dignity, and we're very proud of the artisans they become. We have a lot of beautiful jewelry. We have handmade items, clothing. We have supportive partners like Mud Love, which we love because even though it's out of Indiana, it provides clean water in the Republic of Africa every item you buy. So we just try to give people a way to learn about the different risks and beautiful gifts that they can purchase. It's such a win-win because then they learn the story behind the artisan and the story behind the product, and then they leave here different and know that they've helped someone and they've also received a beautiful gift in return. The cafe, we just had our 1-year anniversary, I think in September, and so we're still kind of a baby cafe getting up on our feet, but wonderful food, great service, and it's a lovely atmosphere. Some people even come here and just work on their computers or study.
We have people that come in here, and it's actually can be a really emotional experience, not like a depressing one, but just an emotional connection. A lot of people feel that direct connection to these women and even men that are part of our programs, that they can touch these pieces that they've made and really feel that connection. We would love donations as well. We're not refusing those, but at the same time, you get rid of your money and you might not necessarily feel it anymore, but you put your money towards an actual product or a meal that you remember, and that money is directly supporting the individuals that we work with, but it's also a memory for you and something that you can tangibly hold on to. You can always follow us on Facebook for upcoming events, ways to support, featured drinks, things like that. So some people drive by and wonder what we're about, but this is a little taste as to who we are, and to stop in and give us a try. The Rapid is right outside of our organization, which is a huge help. Not only practically have we had some like interns and stuff that don't necessarily have cars that are able to use it, but we actually employ at-risk and rescued women right here at our headquarters, and some of them don't have access to transportation, and so they actively use the Rapid. So it's definitely helping the women that we serve.
And War Chest Boutique has 2 locations, one in Wyoming and one in Rockford. To learn more, you can go to warchestboutique.com.
And it's an incredible organization.
Yes.
Remember, you can always check out the maps and schedules of the Rapid online at ridetherapid.org.